Tonight's Georgia High School Association playoff game between Stratford and Tattnall is brought to you by Marco's Pizza, Macon Occupational Medicine, Bland Roofing, GMFS Mortgage Lending, Quality Computers, Classic Firearms, and the Downey Law Firm. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome in to Jack Baines Field. We are live here on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy, and it is the 50th meeting between these two schools, and it's more important probably tonight than it ever has been as they square off in the Sweet 16 of the Georgia High School Association playoffs. Winner goes on, loser goes home. They met 3 weeks ago over at the Eagles Nest at Stratford Academy, and it was a heavyweight fight. It stayed 3-0 until about 4 minutes to go in that game when Tattnall's Ahmad Barron took it off the left side and took it 40 yards for the game-winning touchdown, and the Trojans kept their undefeated season alive and into the playoff. They went on to become region champs. They had to bye last week. Stratford at home last week in their first playoff game dispatched Holy Innocents, and they are here tonight at Jack Baines Field. We're glad to have you with us. It's going to be a lot of fun here tonight. Nothing like playoff football, but it's even bigger when it's a crosstown rivalry that's almost a half a century old. So tonight, it is Tattnall and Stratford, and we've got a lot of pregame for you. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hear from Stratford head coach Mark Faribault as we spoke to him prior to the game here tonight. Over there. Not yet. They will run in from the opportunity to come into another playoff game here as you go to the next round.
Well, we are, Russell. It's just, it's fun to be playing this time of year, and it's really exciting to be in a local rivalry game, instead of traveling somewhere or having somebody not familiar with. I mean, it just adds to the excitement for sure.
Well, Coach, you faced this team about 3 weeks ago, and it was an opportunity that we had to broadcast that game as well, too, over at the Eagles Nest. I told somebody afterwards that that was exhausting to watch. That was like watching a heavyweight fight.
Well, it was. It was sort of an unusual game, the way football games kind of go today with all the points scored and everything with, being 7-3. But from my perspective, it was just a lot of fun because it was tough. It was hard-nosed. Every inch mattered, and it was disappointing to come up on the wrong end, but it was really an honor and it felt good to play in that game.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about you. Come off last week with a big home win against Holy Innocents. That propels you into this next round game. One thing I've been impressed with your team since you've returned to Stratford and through the years watching you, it's rare that I see your team unprepared. I know teams can sometimes get beat or win because they have more talent or face somebody with more talent, but your guys really have played fundamental football all year, and everybody's gone through injuries and things. That's part of the game. But let's talk about your offense first. And I like to tell people it's kind of like you and Tattnall do mirror each other on this. You just keep pounding on that concrete or brick wall till you get a crack in it. And your backfield this year has been a little bit by committee, but boy, these guys, all of them, their stats are rushing. They all into triple figures, and they've been running hard. And it's just good fundamental football. And I know it starts with your big line up front.
Well, it's a fun offense if everybody buys into it because it's not a superstar offense. It's a team offense, and everybody has roles to play. On particular nights, different roles just show up in different ways. I mean, ideally, we'd like, we don't really like pounding against that concrete wall, but a team like Tattnall is such a good defensive team. There are not a lot of soft spots around, so you just got to line up and take your shot, and hope you can just possess the ball and keep it moving, not turn it over, not have penalties that kill drives.
Well, Coach, in this backfield, of course, Noah Hill, your quarterback, is running this option for you, that your wing T formation there. You've had Russell Mole, Casey Sanders, Tyler Jordan. You've had to put in Dre Duhart at times, Ames Jamison. Talk a little bit, first of all, about the play of Noah this year for you at quarterback on the field.
Well, I've just been real proud of Noah. He's been backup quarterback for the last 2 years, and really has just done everything we've asked him to do, and had a great attitude. This year he's the guy, and he's really responded well, and he's done really a great job running the ball for us. It's just added. We're kind of really a three backfield set, but then you add him in there, so now you got you're kind of in a four backfield set. And he's passed the ball well, at times when we've called on him to do that. So just been a good leader for us overall.
Okay, the last earlier in the season, you had a couple of guys banged up, and then talk about Tyler Jordan had a great week against Holy Innocents last week, along with Casey Sanders. Your offensive line, you rushed for over 400 yards, and that's what you look for in a football game.
Yeah, it was really good to have that production. And again, it's just part of our offense. I mean, everybody has a role they have to play. I mean, the backs have to block, they have to run. Obviously, our linemen are blocking, but our linemen, they do some different things besides just kind of traditional, here, go block that guy type deal. They have to be mobile and they have to be smart. And so it was really to watch the team offense, have the production that we had last week.
All right, let's look on the defensive side of the ball a little bit. This team is just loaded with guys that I look down your roster and I see guys that low man on the totem pole may have 46 tackles on the year. Umera, Massey, O'Quinn, Griffin, Davis, Larson, McDaniel, who you'll get back, Jardane, Irvin. All of these guys have had an incredible year for you on the defensive side of the ball. Talk a little bit about the aggressiveness of your defense here.
Well, going into the season, we all felt like defensively that, that our defensive unit had the most experience, had the most, playing time and really would have to carry us throughout the year, especially early. And they've done that. And, some of those guys have unfortunately started as a ninth grader, but now that they're juniors, it's really, they've played a lot of football for us and a lot of different types of games. But our defense is it's fast and they run hard, they play hard, and they're a pretty aggressive group. So they've been a good unit for us.
All right, Coach. So keys to tonight's game. Let's start with tonight.
Well, I think the talk about offensively, defensively, you can't give up a big play. You've got to really run to the ball and make sure you don't put somebody in a one-on-one situation with one of their backs. And you can't, you don't want to have any penalties that extend drives for them, and you'd like to get a few turnovers. So, this is kind of the same deal on offense. When you get the ball, you don't want to turn it over. You don't want to have a penalty that's going to kill a drive, and you'd like to try to create some big plays the best you can. So I think both teams are trying to do the same thing in very similar fashions, which is makes it such a kind of an interesting matchup, just because we are very similar type teams.
All right, Coach, I'm not going to let you get out of here tonight without bragging a little bit on your staff and then a little bit about your school too.
Well, our staff, we've been together for a pretty good while, and the great thing about it is everybody understands their role. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. Everybody does the things that they're supposed to do, and they're willing to do the extra things that you need to. They're great with the kids. They're very good role models. They're throughout our whole school. It's just trying to create as family-type atmosphere as you can. We have high expectations, and we're going to push you, and we expect a lot, but at the same time, we care about you, and we want to see you do your best and succeed. So, and we're all pulling for each other, whether it's academics or athletics or fine arts. We're all Stratford. So, I think that's we just try to take that we're trying to do within the whole school and just kind of bring it into our football program and do the same thing.
Well, Coach, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Not only is it big, important in the great scheme of things across the state for the GHSA playoffs, but it's another crosstown rivalry game. A lot of guys on the other side and vice versa, and I think it's great for Macon, and it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We look forward to seeing you and wish you the best of luck tonight.
Well, I appreciate y'all covering us, and I hope it'll be everything we all want.
All right, Mark, thank you, and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Russell.
And that was Coach Mark Farabee, the head coach of the Stratford Academy Eagles. Stratford comes in here at 8-3 tonight in a hard-fought battle against this Tattnall Trojan team 3 weeks ago. We'll come back after this timeout, and we'll hear from the head man of the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans, Chance Jones. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBN Sports. We will be back after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953. And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS, 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
And welcome back to Jack Mains Field here on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy, right off Wesleyan Drive in North Bibb County. We get ready for this single A private school playoff game. Quickly run down the other Class A private school games in the bracket still. Pinecrest Academy is at Wesleyan. FPD is at Eagles Landing Christian Academy. Landmark Christian and Darlington face off tonight. Mount Pisgah is at Prince Avenue. Savannah Christian is a Calvary Day face-off tonight. George Walton and Fellowship Christians. Athens Academy faces Mount Perrin. And then, of course, our game here tonight, Stratford at Tattnall. Well, we had an opportunity before the game got ready tonight to talk to the head man of the undefeated Tattnall Trojans, and that was Chance Jones, and we'll give a listen in to what Chance said about tonight's game. And welcome back into our Marco's Pizza pregame report as we get ready for this GHSA Single A playoff game between the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans and the Stratford Eagles. It's for a playoff position in the Sweet 16 as we go here tonight, and we bring in the head coach of the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans, Chance Jones. And Chance, good to have you with us, and I know you guys are looking forward to tonight. It's a big opportunity for the Trojans here as well as Stratford, and tell me a little bit about your preparation this week.
Well, first, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. And our preparation didn't change very much. I mean, once you get this late in the season, you kind of want to keep it as close to the same as you can. The one good thing that we had was we had an off week last week that was helpful for us to get some guys that had some nicks a little bit more healthy.
Well, Coach, before we get into tonight's game, let's talk about this really great season that you've had here so far this year. You come in, you undefeated regular season, a region championship, your first year at the helm of the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans. Talk a little bit about coming into the job this year, and then go into a little bit about what you've experienced this season. It's been a really special season for you over at Tattnall.
It has been a good season, my first season here. I think the most important part about it is I got lucky to have, 16 seniors that had a good bit of playing time and were ready to buy in and get into the system. And then the other thing I got really lucky with is being able to put together a good staff. I got lucky that Coach Way and Coach Jones, Ronnie Jones, retired and didn't have much to do, and they came to help me out. And then Coach Massey coming over also was a big thing for our defensive line.
Well, Coach, it's always a long season, and everybody's been through their bumps and bruises. You got through the regular season now, and you won the crossover game, which gave you the region championship. Before we get into the game a little bit, talk a little bit about how you perceive having that off week does for your football team. I know some coaches look at it as a good thing because it gets them healthy, but then sometimes you worry about focus. Talk a little bit about how you have approached this off week with your football team.
I think whether the off week is good or not depends on the back end of your schedule. If you had some easier games at the back end of your schedule, you might want to just keep going and forget the off week. But with us having Twigs, FPD, Stratford, and region championship all in a row, I think having this off week was big for us just to get some guys. I mean, it wasn't anything major that we got back, but to get some guys with some ankles and different things like that just a little more healthy.
Yeah, the stock in the ice making machine went up probably in the off week, didn't it?
It did. It was nice. It was nice to have for sure.
All right. Well, you got a good man over there in Jody Burnett that I'm sure does a great job for you in the training room. He is outstanding at what he does. Now, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about the first time you faced Stratford earlier in this season, and then we'll move over to tonight's game.
Okay, well, last time we played them, and it was tough to put points on the board like we thought it would be because they have a really good defense. It's aggressive, and it's a Richard Bell type style defense who I learned a ton from, and I know Coach Fairver learned a ton from. So I knew going in it was going to be tough going, but we ended up getting to move the ball a little bit, especially in the second half, and unfortunately we missed a couple field goals, but in the end, we finally broke one to score.
Well, when I talked to Coach Fairbar earlier this afternoon, I told him, and I'll tell you the same thing, broadcasting that first game, it was like watching you wind up a rubber band. At some point, something had to break. I felt exhausted when I left that night, and I'm sure your players and your staff did as well, too. Let's talk about a little bit about you. You've got a great running attack this year. out of the wing formation. You've had to play a couple different guys, but Destin Mack, you've had Vasco Sanders, Thomas Humphrey, Antoine Davis, Zion Blasingame, and of course Ahmad Barron. Talk a little bit about what these guys have done for you out of that backfield in that formation.
It's been good. We were lucky to have them here when we got here. To have more than just the three running backs, to be able to rest guys, and to be able to have a guy fresh in there, because a lot of them are playing defense as well. But yeah, it's been good to be able to go both directions with it, and also have a fullback that can do some damage as well.
One thing that I've noticed about your club this year is I know he got hurt early in the season. Destin Mack had to come in and spell him. Talk about your sophomore quarterback, Miles Morris.
Miles has been good. Miles is a smart guy, and that's really what we need running the no-huddle wing tee. He's got to be able to run the offense and be the general out there, and he's done a good job with it. He picked it up fairly quickly, and he's getting more and more comfortable with it as we go.
Well, Coach, none of this happens, of course, without up front. And I'm going to name a few of your starters on that offensive line, and Charlie Trevick, Coleman Rumney, Chandler Whittington, Mikey Wilson, Tyler Bennett. All of these guys have done the job up front. That's where it starts for you, whether you're running the wing tee or you're running an I or a pro set. Talk a little bit about the job that the offensive line has done for you this year.
They've done great, and you got to give Coach Way credit for that. Two of them were fullbacks last year, and I guess another one was the tight end. Brock was also a fullback last year, so it's been an adjustment for them, to go from having the chance to get the ball to blocking every play. But we need those guards and tight ends like that can move a little bit, and it's been huge to have those guys buy in and to be able to be aggressive and learn it from Coach Way, and they've done a good job.
Well, let's move to the defensive side of the football, because it's been a stalwart for you this year. You've really shut down a lot of your opponents. You've given up very little points this year. Start along the defensive front with Peyton Brady and Sean Brown and Christian Rogers, your fine defensive tackle.
Yeah, Christian and Sean have done a great job being, multiple year starters, and then Brady and William Morgan have both come in to complete that front four, and they've gotten better and better. Dayton Steinmeier, as the linebacker, has done a great job of learning the defense. And the most important thing about that defense, like I said, a Richard Bell type defense, is to get 11 guys to the football every play, and that's what we preach. And it's not necessarily about complicated scheme. It's more about guys, hustling to the ball and playing with heart.
Well, your linebacker core has certainly played well this year. You mentioned Dayton Steinmeier and Christian Rogers. McKinley Anderson has been in there as well. Now, is McKinley going to play tonight, or is he out?
No, McKinley's not going to be able to play. So we'll have Mikey, and we'll have Vasco Sanders at that other linebacker. McKinley actually in the FPD game, first play of the game, he tore his ACL, so he's hopefully having surgery here soon.
All right, going back to the offensive side of the ball, look at these two football teams, Tattnall and Stratford, and, of course, you love to run the football and control the line of scrimmage and run that clock and play defense, but you have thrown it on occasion this year, and you've been rather successful at it. Jimmy Marshall, Calvin Slaughter, your tight end Brock Baggerly, you've been swinging it out of the backfield to Ahmad and Zion some as well. Talk about getting the ball into their hands on the perimeters a little bit.
It is. It's important in our offense not to necessarily have to throw it half the time, but to be able to hit guys in the flats or hit guys to take the top off the defense in those two areas, because people are always going to try to force with safeties and come up with a guy that's a dual read guy that has the flats and also is a force player. So you have to be able to make those throws if they're giving it to you.
Coach, let's go back and let's talk about this game quickly here tonight from an offensive standpoint, looking back on the other game and what you expect your offense to do tonight. What are you going to have to do offensively to win this football game against a very good defense on Stratford's side?
I mean, I think it's going to be tough, and we expect it to be tough. And what I've told the guys is we expect to have to eat dirt for 48 minutes and be able to drive the football and score some points. And I know points are going to be tough to come by, And when we do have plays that we have an opportunity to score some points, we've got to execute. That's the most important part about it, is you've got to be able to execute.
Well, on the defensive side of the football, your defense is going to look at a football team that's very offensive side of the ball that's very similar to your own tonight.
It is similar because Coach Fairville and I work together, and we run very similar offenses. They're not called the same, but they are similar as far as the scheme goes, and they're good at it. They're good at what they do, and it's going to be tough to stop for sure.
All right, Coach, I'm not going to let you get out of here without bragging a little bit on your coaching staff this year and bragging about your school a little bit.
Yeah, it's been great. The Tattnall family's been great, and they've accepted us all in, and they've supported us 100%, and that's been awesome. And that coaching staff with Coach Apser on the defense, and Dad, and Coach Way, and Coach Massey, and all the other young guys that are there to help us, it's been awesome for sure.
Well, Coach, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to doing it tonight and broadcasting it live to all the fans, and good luck to you and the Trojans tonight.
Okay, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
And we appreciate Coach Chance Jones of Tattnall Square Academy and Coach Mark Baraba for being part of the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week pregame report. We have had the toss of the coin here. Your tonight's captain first for Stratford, number 54 inside linebacker Justin Griffin, number 17 Ames Jamison, and number 56 David Matlock. For the homestanding and undefeated Trojans, it is number 85 Sean Brown, number 59 Mikey Wilson, number 51 Colton Dingmore, and number 50 Christian Rogers. Well, folks, you heard in the pregame report my thoughts on the first game. It was a heavyweight fight. They went at each other all night. Both teams put the ball on the ground just a little bit, more than their coaches wanted them to, and it was a struggle all night. Tattnall and Stratford led it all night, 3-0, until about 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go in that one, and Ahmad Barron took it off the left side. He's been the workhorse for these Trojans. He took it 40 yards, and that was the difference in the game. And it was 7-3. Well, we'll get ready for this one. We're about ready for kickoff. We'll take one more timeout. You are listening to the Marco Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBNsports.com. We'll be back to get it kicked off from Jack Baines after this.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
And we are getting ready to kick off here from Jack Baines Field. Russell Deese, glad to have you with us as we get ready for this kickoff. It has been a warm day here in Macon today. The sun has gone down. It has cooled off. It will get much cooler as the night goes on, as a cold front will start to move through this area. But it is absolutely a perfect night for football. There are a lot of games we'll look at. FPD in Single A is at Eagles Landing. Mary Persons hosts Heritage Catoosa. Langston Hughes is at Northside. Jones County is at Buford. West Lawrence at Jefferson. Peach County hosts North Murray. Jake Jamison will do the honors. Antoine Davis will be deep. And he'll take it along the 6-yard line, bring it across the 15, 20, 25. Got to see him up to the 27-yard line before he's brought down. And that was Destin Mack actually on the return for the Trojans. So let's set the starting lineup for the Trojans real quick. At quarterback, it'll be number 18, sophomore Miles Morris. In the wings, they'll go Vasco Sanders. They'll go Ahmad Barron and Zion Blassingame or Ahmad Barron. We'll check and see who they put him out there. It'll be Antoine Davis. Number 3 limps off, and that's Destin Mack. To this near side will come Calvin Slaughter and Jimmy Marshall. Man in motion. Take and going to give it to Twan Davis. Got room to run. 35. Cuts in at the 40. He'll pick up 14 big yards, make it 16 big yards, and it'll be a first down. And Twan Davis with the first carry of the night. Blassingame will be the pull on the wings. Ahmad Barron to this near side, Antoine Davis to the far side. Davis will come in motion. They'll give it to him. He'll hesitate, step in. Not a lot of room there, and he's going to be met and brought down immediately. Number 54 on the tackle that time was one of the first ones in there. Make that number 64, I'm sorry. And that's Jordan Urban. And Jordan and Toby Umera have been a force for the Stratford Eagles all year long. And they are stiff up front, and they play hard. They also get back tonight Larson McDaniel, who is going to be key for the Eagles. Ahmad Barron gets his first touch of the night. He'll step into the 50, get across to the 48-49, ran into number 51 that time, and that was Josh Davis. But he was able to move forward, and he'll pick up 7 yards. Maybe we'll give him 7, almost 8 on the play. Has to get to the 56 to get a new set of downs. Ball is settled on the 48-yard line. Jimmy Marshall to this near side. Morris will go underneath. Zion Blassingame has started at full. Take, and this time they'll go to Destin Mack, who's on the wing, and he'll get enough. He'll flip over the 45, get to the 43, maybe the 44. They'll mark him down. New set of downs before he was tripped up that time. I believe that was Larson McDaniel in that got a hand in there on him. And it was McDaniel. You can best believe these two football teams will make this clock move here tonight. They play defense and they run the football. Morris under center. Take, and he's going to do a little counter tray inside Ahmad Barron. He's going to go from the 43 and step into the 39-yard line. Pick up a 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Number 3, Jamie O'Quinn in on the tackle for the Eagles. Marshall will go split to that far side. They'll flip the tight end, Brock Baggerly, to the left side on the far side. Barron will go in motion. They'll give it to him, and he'll cut back inside again. He's going to run hard. He's going to have a new set of downs, and he's going to get brought down that time by number 41. Was one of the first ones in there on the tackle. Jonathan Siegel. First down, ball will be at the 31-yard line. Marshall to this side. This time they'll send the man in motion. That'll be Destin Mack, and he won't go very far because number 8 is going to get in there and eat him up, and that is Larson McDaniel. And I know Coach Faraba and his staff is glad to have Larson back here tonight. He did not play in the first game against Tattnall. So he is going to move about 4 yards. He'll go from the 31 back to the 34, almost the 35. Calvin Slaughter this time will go split to that far side. Tight end Baggerly will be on this near side. Barron, Blassingame, and Destin Mack now. Barron will go in motion. Morse is going to look, got time, he's got a man in the middle, and he's got Calvin Slaughter, but it's not going to be for short yardage back to, they'll get him to the original line of scrimmage, the 31, and give him the 30. So he'll pick up his 5 yards back, and it'll bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to call it at least 8, if not 9. He's got to get to the 21. Ball's going to be marked nose in along the 30-yard line. Slaughter this side this time. Destin Mack in for Antoine Davis in the wing to start this game. Destin Mack will go in motion. He'll stop. Miles Morris will look to the sideline. Chance Jones will yell at him. Now Ahmad Barron goes in motion. They'll do that little cross buck that they've done with him to start the night, and he runs hard inside the 25 to the 23, but that's going to put him short of the first down by about 2.5, maybe 3 yards. And let's see what the Trojans opt to do here. Jimmy Marshall will check in. Calvin Slaughter will check out. And I'm not sure. They're going to try to reach for a field goal here? Or is Destin Mack going to stay in at quarterback? Mack will be your quarterback. They'll bring Miles Morris out. 6:49. Half this quarter gone already on the opening drive by the Trojans. Destin Mack at quarterback. Going to take it and take the handoff, and he's going to keep it himself. And on a second effort, he's going to get a first down as he spun back inside after getting popped very hard by the Eagles. Good defensive effort, but he leaned forward and got the yardage. Let's see who was in there on the tackle. Number 3 was one of the last ones in there on him. Oh, that may have been 5, Noah Hill. No, that was number 3, and that was Jamie O'Quinn. So first down and 10 along the 19-yard line. Miles Morris checks in. Destin Mack will go in motion. They'll toss it to him. Cut back in, cut back to the 15, fall into the 13-yard line, pick up 6 big yards, and it'll be second down and 4. Both of these coaches want momentum on first down and shorten the sticks. That will take us under the 6-minute mark here in this first period of play. I want to thank everybody listening in. We've got a lot of good games out there. I've got the trusty Ron Seibel next to me from the Macon Telegraph. This man's got the knowledge. We're going to lean on him a little bit here tonight. Miles Morris going to go to Ahmad Barron, step into the 10, and he's going to roll into about the 9-yard line. He's going to have a new set of downs, and it's going to be first and goal for the Trojans on their opening drive of this first period of play. Antoine Davis will check out. Destin Mack will check back in for the Trojans. They're going to move the ball just inside the 8 along the 7. Going to be closer to the 8, though. First and goal. Blasingame will be at full. They'll send Destin Mack in motion. Take and go inside the Blasingame, and not a lot of running room that time. Number 57 was one of the first ones in there, and that was Tucker Massey for the Eagles. Neither one of these defenses are you're gonna have to work for that yardage. Chance Jones and Coach Farrell both talked about that tonight, about the last game. Chance described it probably as good as anybody. He said, I told my guys they're going to have to eat a lot of dirt for 48 minutes in this one. 4:41 and the clock runs. Ahmad Barron takes, going to give it to Destin Mack. Make it Antoine Davis. He's going to step in the corner. He's going to have the first score of the night, and the Trojans are on the board. It's an 8-yard touchdown run at 4:32, and it's 6-0 Tattnall. Antoine Davis did not start in that wing. Destin Mack did. They brought him in this time. So at 4:32 mark, Bryce Pruitt will try to kick it through. Snap, touch, kick is up, and kick is no good. He missed it. So, timeout on the field. Tattnall 6, Stratford nothing. Eagles get the ball when we come back.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953. And welcome back as we kick it off. Back for the Eagles was number 21, and that's Russell Mole. He'll field it, and he'll bring it out to about the 25-yard line where he'll get pushed out of bounds, and that's where the Eagles will set up shop, first down and 10. And we'll see how they set up in their wing formation. Noah Hill will be your quarterback. Should go Tyler Jordan, Casey Sanders, maybe Russell Mole. Trey Giles will go to the far side. Under center, and they're going to leave it inside, and that's going to be number 24, Casey Sanders. Sanders going to pick up across the 25-yard line, and he's going to get maybe to the 26. We'll give him one on the play. Second down and 9. Noah Hill under center. Mole will go in motion. They'll give it to him. He'll step in. He'll get across the 30, maybe the 29. Let's see where they fall into. They will give him the 31. It's a good spot, almost to the 32. Got to get to the 35 to pick up a new set of downs. Third down and 5, 3:26 here in this first period of play. Tyler Jordan will be the wing along with Mole. Sanders will be at full. Noah Hill under center. Take, and Noah Hill's going to keep it himself, and he's got room, and he's down the middle of the field. 30, 20, 10, goodbye, touchdown. 69 yards. Well, they'd gone to the wings both times and to the fullback once. Noah Hill with a great play fake kept it, and once he got past the linebacker, he was gone, he was gone, he was gone. Jake Jamison in for the extra point out of the hold of Ames Jamison. And the Eagles, just like that, can take the lead. Snap, touch, kick is up, and kick is good. Timeout on the field. Eagles lead it 7-6. You're listening to the Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBNsports.com. We'll be back.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
Welcome back to Jack Baines Field. Glad to have you with us here on this Marco's Pizza special playoff night in the Georgia High School Association. Jamison to kick it off. Antoine Davis and Destin Mack. Destin Mack will take it along the 1. Gets to the 20, and that's where he's brought down immediately. Number 22 in there for the Eagles, Carter Griffin. Number 57 also in there on the play, Tucker Massey. And so the Trojans will get their second shot at it here tonight. They took the opening possession. 7 minutes and 28 seconds they controlled it. Under center, Destin Mack goes in motion. They'll go to him. Got a block. Gets to the corner. Make that Antoine Davis. Waits for his blockers. Gets to the 32, 33-yard line. Number 57 was one of them that brought him down. And that was Tucker Massey. And that's going to be, let's see where they'll finally mark him. We're going to call it the 33, maybe the 34. 14-yard pickup, first down and 10. Antoine Davis. So now they go Barron and Davis on the wings. Blasingame at full. Calvin Slaughter will split wide to the far side. Ahmad Barron goes in motion, and he'll get it inside to him, and he'll get tripped up right along the 35, maybe a 2-yard gain. And one of the first ones in there was number 59, and that was Travis Cunningham. Excuse me, make that number 58, Sammy Martin. Eagles stout up front, just as the Trojans are, along that defensive line of scrimmage. Umera, Irvin. Ahmad Barron will go in motion and get the handoff, and he'll break all the way near the 40-yard line. Let's see where they'll mark him out. He'll go out around the 47. So that's about a 15-yard pickup and a new set of downs for the Trojans. 7-6 is your score. 1:46 to go here. We'll follow some of these other games we touched on. We'll talk to you again. FPD at Eagles Landing. Mary Persons at host Heritage Coosa. Langston Hughes is at Northside. Jones County is at Buford University. West Lawrence is at Jefferson. Miles Morris going to roll to this side. Going to throw it out here. And did he get a foot in? And they're going to say he did. And that's Destin Mack on a nice catch along the 46-yard line, 45 and a half of the Eagles. So he'll go from the 47 to just short of that 45, almost an 8-yard pickup. Second down and short yardage for the Trojans. Nice catch. We'll get you that. We got a replay of that touchdown run for you here in a minute. We'll get that to you. Take and go to Ahmad Barron. He steps in. He's got a first down. He'll lean into the 40, and he'll have a new set of downs. Number 54 in on the tackle, and that was Justin Griffin. Minute 19, minute 18. Clock runs. Peach County is hosting North Murray tonight as well, too. Now Jimmy Marshall will go split to the far side. They'll flip the tight end to that left side as well, too. Here comes Ahmad Barron in motion. Cuts in. 40, 35, 30, on to the 27-yard line. And you talk about good, hard running. My goodness, is Ahmad Barron running hard and running low to the ground. Toby Umera hanging on. First down along the 27-yard line. Trojans trying to answer right back. They scored on the opening possession. Now with 45 ticks to go. And let's see. We got a timeout. Timeout Stratford. Let's go back and look at the touchdown run from Stratford just a second ago. And Noah Hill took it 69 yards on that touchdown run. We'll keep it right here during this short timeout. 40 seconds to go. The only score I had so far was FPD in their game against Eagles Landing Christian, and that was a 7-0 score. And that was Eagles Landing in the lead. As we go back to play here on a first down and 10 with 40.9 seconds to go in this first period of play. Run a deep back, and Miles Morris is going to throw, and he's going to go to Jimmy Marshall way down, and he's going to throw a pick in the end zone. And the man that was back there was number 25 for the Eagles, and that was Jalen Hughes. And they have stopped the drive. Intercepted in the end zone, try to go on that streak play that they did in the first matchup. Went to Jimmy Marshall, threw it up. Ball was just out of his reach, and great defensive play by Jalen Hughes as he went back and was not going to let Jimmy Marshall get behind him. And the Eagles have stopped the drive with 33.9 seconds to go. So Noah Hill will bring him up to the line. They'll change up their formation now. Two backs take and going to give it inside, and that is number 24, Casey Sanders. And he's going to go from the 20, and he's going to get out to the 29 and pick up 9 big yards. And let's see. Got an official's timeout. And I believe that's Jimmy Marshall that's coming out. And Jimmy's walking a little slow as he's coming off the field here. And they're going to run out the clock here in the end of the first period. So we're done with one. 3 to go, live from Jack Baines Field on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. You're listening to GHSA Playoff Football on the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. We'll be back after this timeout of DSBNsports.com.
You need the best players. You need to keep them safe. And if they do get injured, you need the best occupational medicine services available to make sure that they're back in the game for you and your business. This is Leonard Bevel from Macon Occupational Medicine, and that's exactly what we've been doing for business and industries throughout Georgia since 1990. We outperform others by getting injured workers back to work quicker while maintaining the highest levels of customer satisfaction. The health of your business may depend on us. We're Macon Occupational Medicine.
Welcome back to Jack Baines Field. Russell East, glad to have you with us here. I want to take this opportunity once again to thank tonight's sponsors for this game: Marco's Pizza, Macon Occupational Medicine, Bland Roofing, GMFS, Mortgage Lending, Quality Computers, Classic Firearms, and the Downey Law Firm. I want to remind you, Monday night at the Macon Touchdown Club, Kerwin Bell will be our guest speaker, the head coach of the Valdosta State Wildcats. He will be in town at the Methodist Children's Home. So they'll take, and they're going to hand it off on a little crossbuck, just similar to what Tattnall's doing with Ahmad Barron. And that was Tyler Jordan with the run, and that's enough for the first down as he'll get across the 35 from the 29 all the way up to the 39. That's another 10-yard gain and a new set of downs for the Eagles. Take and going to give it to Casey Sanders. He's going to reach inside, get to the 45. He's going to pick up about 6, and it's going to bring up second down and 4. Christian Rogers on the stop for the Trojans. Trey Giles will come out, split to this far side. Noah Hill under center. And we got we got motion here. Offsides, encroachment on the defense. And that's going to be 5 yards, and that's going to give the Eagles a new set of downs as they should cross into the 49-yard line of the Trojans. And the ball will be marked just inside the 50. .10:59 and the clock runs. Eagles on top, 7-6. Tattnall threatened again through an interception. Giles to this near side. Mole will come in motion. They'll leave it inside with Casey Sanders. And do we have a flag? And we do. We got offside, so they'll get the 5 yards right back, and it'll be first down and 15 along the 45-yard line for the Stratford Eagles. 7-6. And we update, Eagles Landing Christian Academy now leads FPD 21-0. Take and going to give this one this time to number 4, Tyler Jordan. He's going to step inside, and he's going to get hit by number 9, and that's Vasco Sanders. He's going to pick up 5 yards, though. He may pick up a little more than that. Let's see where they mark him at. He'll get his 5 yards back just inside the 50-yard line. Second down, and we'll call it 9.5. Giles to this near side. Send the man in motion. It'll be Mole, and they'll go to Casey Sanders, and he'll step inside. He'll go from the 49, and we'll have a flag, and I'm not for sure. Let's see what we've got here. They may have motion, and it may go against the Eagles. We'll get the call. Yeah, and it's a legal shift. John Millage and Gatewood in the GHSA State Championship night. That's 0-0. Peach County in their game, it's 0-0. Mary Person and Heritage Cooser are all tied up at 7 apiece. Buford leads Jones County 14-0. Northside on top 14-10, thanks to Ron Seibel at the Telegraph. Big third down here. And we've got a timeout after Tattnall declined the penalty. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 9:27 to go here in the second. 7-6. Stratford leads it. We'll be back.
Hey guys, there's nothing like the fall weather in football. It's absolutely gorgeous this time of year. But we're going to turn around, and it's going to be time for, you guessed it, old man winter. And what does that mean? Unpredictable weather. Sleet, snow, hail, wind, rain, all of those things can cause damage to your roof. And if your roof is in need of an upgrade or repairs, call Bland Roofing Company. They specialize in commercial, residential, insurance, and restoration work. So for all your roofing needs, visit Bland Roofing Company online at blandroofing.com or give them a call right here in Macon today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953. Ready? Welcome back to Jack Baines Field. The Eagles facing a third down and long 8 along the Trojans' 48-yard line, maybe to 47. Noah Hill will go under center. Tattnall could have moved him back 5 and chose not to. Go to Casey Sanders. No. Noah Hill and keeping himself, but he's got room to run. Noah Hill's going to pick up 15 yards and a first down on a key third down, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Eagles. Tattnall gambled on the penalty, didn't back him up to give him an extra down, and Noah Hill made him pay. Ball along the 34-yard line, maybe to 33. We'll call it the half. Noah Hill brings the Eagles up to the line. Goes to Casey Sanders. No, we go to Russell Mole on an end around, and he's going to get eaten up. Number 54 just laid the wood on him. Number 55, that was Dayton Steinmeier and Coleman Rumney. Loss of a yard. The Trojans smelled that one out and were waiting on it. Faked inside to Sanders, tried to come back the other way with Russell Mole. Tattnall comes up with a 4-man front. They'll bring up 2 on the outside. Take and go to Casey Sanders this time. He'll step inside. No, sir. He won't go very far at all. As number 50 will come in there, Christian Rogers, along with number 55, Dayton Steinmeier. And these two guys have really stepped up their game this year on the defensive side for the Eagles. So Russell Mole will face a 3rd down and 10. Ball along the 34-yard line. Maybe 11. We'll call it a long 10. 7:47. Tattnall trying to stop a drive after a turnover. 3rd down. Crowd stands up on both sides of the stadium. In a shotgun. Noah Hill going to sprint out to his right, and he's not going to go anywhere. And Basco Sanders is going to meet him, and then he's going to get finished off by number 55 in there, Dayton Steinmeier. And the Trojans have pushed him back another 2 yards. They'll give him a forward progress. Tackle him all the way back outside the 40, but they'll give him to the 37. And let's see what Mark Farab and the Eagles opt to do here. Antoine Davis will go back deep. Larson McDaniel will stand in punt formation. 6:58, the clock runs. Tattnall finally gets their defensive stand. Larson McDaniel will get it. Not a lot of pressure. Antoine Davis will let it pop on the 3. It'll roll into the end zone, and the Trojans will take it out on the 20. 6:44 to go, and this one's shaping up just like the first one, folks. You can feel that rubber band just being twisted in this stadium. It was like this 3 weeks ago. You just knew it was going to be like that again tonight. The difference tonight, win and you go on, lose and you go home. Chattooga was leading Waco 13-7. Take and give it to Ahmad Barron, and the whistle's going to blow. And I think we may have motion here, and let's see what we got. Yep, Paul Stark going to back him up 5 to the 15-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 15 from there. Northside on top in their game, 14-0. Take and hand it off inside. Get across the 15 to the 18, Zion Blassingame. .54 Justin Griffin in on the tackle. 2nd down, we'll call it 11. They're going to give him 4 on the play. 6:18. Jimmy Marshall comes to this near side. Blassingame, Barron, and Antoine Davis, your 2 wings now. Now they'll go offset with it. Miles Morris throws it out here to Jimmy Marshall. He'll catch it and get pushed out of bounds along the 26-27. And he was knocked out that time by number 3. And it was Jamie O'Quinn, and number 25, Jalen Hughes, was the first man to hit him. 3rd down and 3. Marshall goes split to the far side. Destin Mack now will be in the wing this time, and they'll move him, offset him a little bit this time. Mod Barron comes in motion. He'll get the handoff, and he got hit straight up by number 53, I believe it was. We'll wait for him to turn. Excuse me, number 57. And that was Tucker Massey, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And I believe the Trojans are going to kick it away here. Luke Lasky will do the honors. Number 17, Ames Jameson will stand on his own 38-yard line. Clean snap, and it's a line drive kick that's going to hit at the 45, and it'll be down to right about the 43, maybe the 44. So the Eagles will have good field position, 5:15 to go here in the second. Mary Persons back on top against Heritage Cusa, 14-7. And that's 102 to go in the first is the last we had on that. Well, I'm sure we got an update. Into the first quarter, Buford leads Jones County 14-6. Into quarter one, Eagles landing 21-0 over FPD. Noah Hill's going to give it to Tyler Jordan. He's going to go inside the 40, over the 45 to the 46, pick up about 3 yards. He'll go from the 44, maybe the 43 where they originally marked it. And let's see where they put him at. And it's about the 46.5-yard line, maybe the 47. We'll give him 3 on the play. Giles split to this near side. They'll also put Tyler Jordan out here now, and they'll go shotgun with a single setback. And they'll take, and they're going to give it to Casey Sanders. Sanders is going to step into the line of scrimmage, and that's as far as he's going to go. Christian Rogers is going to get in there and put his hands on him, and he's not going to go very far once Mr. Rogers comes into your neighborhood. 4:22. Northside up 14-10 now in their game. So now they'll break that wing, and they'll send somebody outside. Noah Hill's going to try to go to Russell Mole, and I don't know if it's going to be complete or incomplete. It's going to be fall incomplete out of bounds on a 3rd down and 6. Fourth down. Ball is going to be along the 48-yard line, 47.5. We'll call it the 48. It's going to be 4th down. Got to get to the 46. So about 6 yards to go. Kick by Larson, and it's a beauty. And it's going to bounce on the Trojans 5, and they're going to down it inside the 3-yard line, and a great play by number 57 on the punt coverage that time, and that was Tucker Massey. And Tucker is off to a good start on the defensive side, and now on the special teams side of play as well. 3:37. You feel that rubber band tightening? Oh, it's just like being at the Eagles' nest again. Best way I described it, the last time the two played, it was like watching a heavyweight fight. You just were exhausted by the time it was over. The tension was huge, and we're building right now toward the same kind of football game. And this one is in the Sweet 16 of the playoffs with a chance to go to the Elite 8. Tattnall under center. Take and going to give it to the fullback, and that's Vasco Sanders. He'll get across the 5, get across the 7, get to the 8. We'll give him 5 yards on the play as the nose of the football should touch the 8-yard line. 3:27. Vasco Sanders and Antoine Davis will check out. Calvin Slaughter checks in for Jimmy Marshall. 3:17. under center. Going to go to Zion Blasingame. He's going to step in. He's going to get met by number 3, Jamie O'Quinn, and driven back. He'll get to maybe the 9, maybe just nose of the football to the 10. And that's where he'll go. And it's going to bring it 3rd down and a long 3 to go here. Key first down. Blasingame checks in. Sean Brown checks out. Christian Rogers was in on that play as well, too, for the Trojans. Antoine Davis goes in motion, gets the handoff, steps inside 10 to the 15. Will he get to the 15? Will he get enough? They're going to mark him down on about the 14, but it might be enough for a new set of downs, and it is. So they'll get a new set of downs with 2:23 to go and keep the drive alive. Really just trying to get out of the shadow of their own end zone right now. Antoine Davis checks out. Calvin Slaughter checks out. Take and keep it inside, cross the 15. Ahmad Barron will get to the 19, just short of the 20-yard line. That's where they'll bring him down. And let's see, is he hurt? No, I think he just got his chute pulled out from underneath him. Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4. Ball rests along the 20. Really got to get to that full 24 and past it to pick up a set of downs. Go to Destin Mack. He'll step in. Not much room to go there. And he'll end up lose yardage. And number 8 in on the play, Larson McDaniel. We talked to Coach Fair on the air in our pregame show about having Larson McDaniel in there tonight. He was not available in the first time these two have met, and he's made his presence felt here for the Stratford defense. Take and go to Ahmad Barron. Steps in. He's going to get about 3 yards, and that's as far as he gets. And number 54 will tackle him on the play, and that's Justin Griffin. 54 seconds to go here in a fast moving, as it's only 8:15. And let's see if the Trojans got a timeout here. The Eagles take a timeout with a 4th and 1 coming. We'll take it with them. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBN Sports. We'll be back.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the 2nd year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS.
Stratford in a roll inside the 30 to the 27 on that 4th down play. So with 40.7 seconds to go, Stratford will take over. Another update out of the single A private school GHSA playoffs. Eagles Landing Christian Academy now leads FPD 28-0. So Noah Hill will bring him up to the line. Casey Sanders will be the lone setback. They'll go to Casey. He'll step in, and he won't get very far. Number 59 is the first one in there on the tackle for the Trojans. And that was Mikey Wilson and number 55, Dayton Steinmeier, in there as well. Peyton Brady also in on that tackle. Last play of the half coming. 10 seconds to go and the clock will run. Let's see if they'll snap it again. They will, and they'll go to Tyler Jordan, and he got outside, and he'll get knocked out. Let's see if there'll be any time left on that clock. I doubt it. Nope, there won't. We'll go to the half. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. It's single A GHSA playoff action live from Jack Mainsfield at Tattnall Square Academy. The 50th meeting between the Trojans and the Eagles. And it's 7-6, Stratford at the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and get ready for the second half.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
I can fix that! I can fix that! I can fix that! I can fix that! I can fix that!
I can fix that.
Can you fix this?
I can fix that. For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, Quality Computer Systems.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims attain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson at GMFS. Do you know how much money you could be saving every month? If you are a homeowner, you could be missing out on saving hundreds of dollars every month just by refinancing with GMFS. If your current interest rate is 4 or higher, you need to call me at GMFS in Macon right now so we can tell you how much money GMFS can save you. One 5-minute phone call to one of my experienced mortgage professionals can get you better rates, better products, and award-winning customer service. Don't wait. Call us now. 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. Also, check us out at GMFS online at gmfslending.com. Let us change your life. That's GMFS 478-287-4809.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 649997, Georgia license 14655.
Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
You need the best players. You need to keep them safe. And if they do get injured, you need the best occupational medicine services available to make sure that they're back in the game for you and your business. This is Leonard Bevel from Macon Occupational Medicine, and that's exactly what we've been doing for business and industries throughout Georgia since 1990. We outperform others by getting injured workers back to work quicker while maintaining the highest levels of customer satisfaction. The health of your business may depend on us. We're Macon Occupational Medicine.
Hey guys, there's nothing like the fall weather in football. It's absolutely gorgeous this time of year. But we're going to turn around and it's going to be time for, you guessed it, old man winter. And what does that mean? Unpredictable weather. Sleet, snow, hail, wind, rain, all of those things can cause damage to your roof. And if your roof is in need of an upgrade or repairs, call Bland Roofing Company. They specialize in commercial, residential, insurance, and restoration work. So for all your roofing needs, visit Bland Roofing Company online at blandroofing.com or give them a call right here in Macon today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, Quality Computer Systems.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia. Attorney Jason Downey focuses on personal injury matters and has fought to recover millions of dollars for his clients. The Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Visit their website today, DowneyLawGA.com, or give them a call at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world.
Hey guys, I know that we can sit around and talk about football and firearms and hunting all day long, but right now I want to speak to the ladies in the audience. The fastest growing segment of firearm purchasers and owners in our country is now women. So ladies, when it comes time for you to make a decision about your first or your next firearm purchase, trust the staff at Classic Firearms. Located at 3780 Northside Drive, just across from the Wellness Center. Let Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff assist you in this very important decision. From firearms to ammunition to accessories, trust the fine folks at Classic Firearms. Call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
It's a pepperoni celebration. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico Pizza. Made with two kinds of mouth-watering pepperoni. Zesty Classic and our authentic thick-cut Old World. Cooked till the edges curl in crispy perfection. And for big flavor in every bite, the crust is finished with garlic butter, spices, and Parmesan cheese.
At Quality Computers, we're known for our service, whether locally for our in-store and on-site service, or nationally with our remote service or Quality Care Suite. But we also have the largest selection of computers in stock in Middle Georgia, whether that is new desktops or new laptops, or refurbished desktops and laptops. We also carry all-in-ones and convertibles.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that.
I can fix that.
Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims attain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson at GMFS. Do you know how much money you could be saving every month? If you are a homeowner, you could be missing out on saving hundreds of dollars every month just by refinancing with GMFS. If your current interest rate is 4 or higher, you need to call me at GMFS in Macon right now so we can tell you how much money GMFS can save you. One 5-minute phone call to one of my experienced mortgage professionals can get you better rates, better products, and award-winning customer service. Don't wait. Call us now. 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. Also, check us out at GMFS online at gmfslending.com. Let us change your life. That's GMFS 478-287-4809.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 649997, Georgia license 14655.
Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
You need the best players. You need to keep them safe. And if they do get injured, you need the best occupational medicine services available to make sure that they're back in the game for you and your business. This is Leonard Bevel from Macon Occupational Medicine, and that's exactly what we've been doing for business and industries throughout Georgia since 1990. We outperform others by getting injured workers back to work quicker while maintaining the highest levels of customer satisfaction. The health of your business may depend on us. We're Macon Occupational Medicine.
Hey guys, there's nothing like the fall weather in football. It's absolutely gorgeous this time of year. But we're going to turn around and it's going to be time for, you guessed it, old man winter. And what does that mean? Unpredictable weather. Sleet, snow, hail, wind, rain, all of those things can cause damage to your roof. And if your roof is in need of an upgrade or repairs, call Bland Roofing Company. They specialize in commercial, residential, insurance, and restoration work. So for all your roofing needs, visit Bland Roofing Company online at blandroofing.com or give them a call right here in Macon today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia. Attorney Jason Downey focuses on personal injury matters and has fought to recover millions of dollars for his clients. The Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Visit their website today, DowneyLawGA.com, or give them a call at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world.
Hey guys, I know that we can sit around and talk about football and firearms and hunting all day long, but right now I want to speak to the ladies in the audience. The fastest growing segment of firearm purchasers and owners in our country is now women. So ladies, when it comes time for you to make a decision about your first or your next firearm purchase, trust the staff at Classic Firearms. Located at 3780 Northside Drive, just across from the Wellness Center, let Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff assist you in this very important decision. From firearms to ammunition to accessories, trust the fine folks at Classic Firearms. Call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
It's a pepperoni celebration. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico Pizza. Made with two kinds of mouth-watering pepperoni. Zesty Classic and our authentic thick-cut Old World. Cooked till the edges curl in crispy perfection. And for big flavor in every bite, the crust is finished with garlic butter, spices, and Parmesan cheese.
At Quality Computers, we're known for our service, whether locally for our in-store and on-site service, or nationally with our remote service or Quality Care Suite. But we also have the largest selection of computers in stock in Middle Georgia, whether that is new desktops or new laptops, or refurbished desktops and laptops. We also carry all-in-ones and convertibles.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that.
I can fix that.
Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson.
And welcome back to Jack Baines Field. We are at the half as we get ready for this second half kickoff. Let's get you caught up on some scores quickly. FPD at Eagles Landing Christian Academy. The Vikes trail by a score of 35-0. Mary Persons was up in their game. I'll have to get you a score on that one. Northside hosting Langston Hughes. They lead 24-10. Buford leads Jones County 28-6. That's at the half. Peach County leads North Murray 28-0. Chattooga, a little bit of surprise, 28-7 over Waco. And in Singleton, Calvary leads Savannah Christian 7-0. Here at the end of as we start the third quarter, we'll go over the stats as West Allen will kick it away, and we're underway here in the third quarter of a 7-6 ball game. Man will take it along the 9-yard line. He'll cut back inside, but they're going to get a flag in there. And let's see, that was Christian Rogers on the tackle on about the 19. Russell Mole on the return, but I think you may get a block in the back or maybe a hold here. And it's going to be a block in the back, and it's going to go against Stratford by a flag on 11. It'll take them half the distance to the goal. Ron Seibel from the Macon Telegraph gives us these halftime stats. Stratford 140 yards rushing on the ground, no passing yards, 5 first downs. Tattnall 131 on the ground, 20 through the air with 9 first downs, but they trail 7-6 here in this ball game with 11:52 to go on the opening possession for the Stratford Academy Eagles. Noah Hill under center. Goes to Tyler Jordan. He'll step in from the 5 and get about to the 6-yard line, and that's about as far as he'll get. And on the tackle that time, number 63, Charlie Trevitt, one of them in there on the tackle to initiate it for the Trojans. Second down and 9. Ball will be marked along the 7-yard line. They'll give him a gracious spot on that. It's really around the 6. Giles to this near side. Noah Hill under center. Jordan in motion. They'll give to Jordan. He'll get across the 10. He'll get to about the 15-yard line before he'll be brought down. And number 6, Jimmy Marshall in there on the tackle. So they'll mark him around the 13. Got to get to the 15 to pick up a new set of down. Got to get almost to the 16, really. 16 and a half. Third down and 3. Ball along the 14-yard line. Big third down early here in this third period of play. Noah Hill brings them up to the line. Casey Sanders will dot the wing at full. Man in motion. Going to give to Sanders. He's going to step in. He's going to be short of the first down, and it's going to bring up a 4th down play. Steinmeier in there on the stop. Let's see who else got in there. Number 75 also in for the Trojans, William Morgan. 4th down play. Zion Blassingame will be deep on the punt. Antoine Davis will go to the other side. Larson McDaniel kick, little high snap. It'll go off the side of his foot and bounce on the Stratford 41, get out to about the 46-yard line. And let's see what we're going to have here. At the 46-yard line. And I think they're going to move it up to maybe the 41. Yes, they will. And that's where it was touched first by a Stratford player on the first bounce. So the Trojans come up to the line for the first possession of the second half, trailing by a score of 7-6. Jimmy Marshall will go to that far side. Zion Blassingame will be at full. Antoine Davis and Ahmad Barons will be your wing. Under center, take and go to Antoine Davis outside, 40, 35, 30. Step inside. Can he get to the 39, 29-yard line? No. They'll stop him along the 30-yard line. He'll pick up 11 big yards and a new set of downs. Mark him with the nose of the ball just inside the 30-yard line of the Stratford Eagles. 9:32, 7-6. Man, it's just like watching the first one. Punch and counter punch. Morris under center this time. Takes. Going to give on a busted play a little bit to Ahmad Barron, but he's going to step in and make positive yardage on it. He'll get to the 27, and he was brought down that time by number 54 and number 3, Jamie O'Quinn. One of them that hit him, and the first man that grabbed him and hung on was Justin Griffith. Blassingame will stay at full. Destin Mack will be in the wing this time instead of Antoine Davis. Tay, go to Blassingame, steps inside, 25, 24, 22-yard line. Short of the first down, going to bring up a 3rd and 2 around the 23. Got to get to close to that 20 to pick up a new set of downs. He's going to have to get to the 20 to break this sticks. Vasco Sanders checks in this time. Zion Blassingame checks out. Vasco will be at full. Destin Mack on this near wing. Ahmad Barron to the other. Marshall will be your wideout. Barron will go in motion. They'll hand him off inside that counter tray. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to get stood up on a nice big play that time by number 3, Jamie O'Quinn. So it'll bring up 4th down. He'll lose a yard. They may give him the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, big play coming early in this third period. 7:48, clock runs. Ball on the Stratford 22-yard line, make it the 23. They'll get the play in from the sideline. Vasco Sanders will be full this time. Ahmad Barron in motion. He got a lead block, and he's got room to run. 20, 15, 10. He steps inside. He's going to go. He's going to go. Let's see where they mark it. Yes, sir. Ahmad Barron just took it 22 yards with 7:25 to go. And the Trojans are on top on a 4th down run. Got a lead block from Vasco Sanders, who kicked the end out, and he cut back inside. And then he had one man to beat who grabbed him on around the 2 or the 3, but he drug him into the end zone. All important extra point coming from Bryce Pruitt here. 12-7. Make it a touchdown game. Snap, touch, kick is up, kick is good. Timeout on the field. Tattnall leads it 13-7. You're listening to the DSPN Sports presentation of Georgia High School football playoff action. We'll be back.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson at GMFS. Do you know how much money you could be saving every month? If you are a homeowner, you could be missing out on saving hundreds of dollars every month just by refinancing with GMFS. If your current interest rate is 4 or higher, you need to call me at GMFS in Macon right now so we can tell you how much money GMFS can save you. One 5-minute phone call to one of my experienced mortgage professionals can get you better rates, better products, and award-winning customer service. Don't wait. Call us now. 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. Also,
welcome back to Jack Baines Field. 7:24 to go in the third period of play on a 4th down and 2 Ahmad Barron took it on the left side. Got a great block by Vasco Sanders. Cut back in. Stratford grabbed him on the 3, but the young man took it in to the end zone. Extra point by Pruitt is good. And West Allen will kick it off for the Trojans. Russell Mole will be one of them. They'll kick it short, and let's see who's got it along the 15. Come to this near side, and it's Tyler Jordan. He'll get to the 25-26 before he'll get knocked down. Number 59, one of 3 Trojans in there, and that was Mikey Wilson. Number 55 also in there, Dayton Steinmeier. And let's see what the flag's going to be. Going to go against the Trojans. Face mask against the Trojans, and that's going to be 15 big yards from the 26. Should take it right across the 40. Nope, inadvertent, 5 yard. Ron Seibel. That's why I got him sitting here. He knows what's going on. We'll try to keep you up with some scores as we get them here. (13-7), and the Tattnall Trojan fans stand up and yell defense. Noah Hill under center. They'll break the wing this time, and they'll go to Tyler Jordan. He'll step in. He'll get a little bit of a crease, and he'll go from the 31 and get out to about the 37 and pick up 6 on the play, maybe to 38. Now we'll give him the 37. Giles will go to that far side. Hill under center. They've broken out of the wing. They'll go back to Jordan. He's got room to run. He'll get outside. He'll break a tackle. He'll break another tackle. Go across the 45 to the 47. And about a 10-yard pickup, and that's going to give them a new set of downs. They're going to mark it at the 47. So it was a 10-yard pickup. Jimmy Marshall will check out. Go back to their wing set now. Noah Hill under center. Mole will come in motion. They'll hand it off to him. He gets on the corner, gets to the 50, and he gets drugged down, that time by Sean Brown, number 85, but he'll cross into the Trojans' 48-yard line, pick up about 4 on the play. Good hard running. A little slow developing that time, but he picked up 4, maybe 4.5. And we got a 30-second timeout. Let's see here. No, not a timeout at all. Got a player that came off the field, and I don't know who that was. That's Antoine Davis that came off. Chin strap problem. Noah Hill under center. Take and goes to Tyler Jordan. Steps in 1. Won't get by the second. Ahmad Barron made him move just a little bit. And Christian Rogers finished him off. Pickup of about a half yard, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5. Got to get to the 42.5. Ball sets on about the 47. It's going to be a short 5, but another huge 3rd down here in this ball game with 4:55 to go into 3rd. 13-7, Trojans on top. Quickly up to the line. Noah Hill's going to toss, sweep, and he's going to go to Casey Sanders, and he's going to get 5.5, and he's going to get to the 42, maybe the 41, and a 1st down. So a quick snap, and Tattnall wasn't ready for him. And they tossed it to this near side, and he picked up yardage. Calvin Slaughter checks out. Ahmad Barron checks in. Hill going to go and keep it himself. Steps inside, broke one tackle. He won't break the second. He'll get to, let's see, they'll give him the 39-yard line. Yeah, he'll pick up 2. And he got drove back from there. Jimmy Marshall over there on the tackle. Tyler Warnock may have been in on that one as well, too. Second down, 8. Mole comes in motion. They'll give it to Mole. He'll step in. Not much room to run. Pickup of about a yard on the play. And he's brought down by number 56 that time, Coleman Rumney. Another third down coming for the Eagles. 3:19, 13-7 to go here in the third period. Third down. They'll break out of that wing. They'll put Russell Mole in a slot. Noah Hill out of a shotgun. Going to run the sprint to that side. Got room to run if he can get around it. He cannot. He'll pick up 2 yards, and he'll be brought down. And let's see who was on the stop over there. Antoine Davis in, and Dayton Steinmeier in on the stop. Brings up a 4th down and about 6.5 to go. And let's see what the Eagles opt to do here. They'll bring in Larson McDaniel. Antoine Davis will stand with his toes on the 10 for the Trojans. He'll kick it away from about the Trojans' 48. Put into it, he's going to angle it toward that sideline, and it'll go out inside the 10. Let's see where they mark it. And they're going to give it right along the 9-yard line, maybe the 10, exactly the 10. And that's where the Trojans will take over with 2:03 to go here in the third, and we'll keep it right here. Eagles landing 45, FPD 0. .203 to go. Miles Morris up to the line. Go to Zion Blassingame. Steps in, gets to the 12, maybe the 13-yard line before he's brought down. Number 54, one of the first ones in there, Justin Griffin. Justin's had a good night for the Eagles here tonight as well. .141, clock runs. Ball on the 14. 2nd and 6. Got to get to the 20 to pick up a new set of downs. Take. Ahmad Barron steps in. Got outside. 20. 19 rather. And they'll stop him short of the first down. Number 54 in there on the tackle again that time. Justin Griffin short of the first down. And it's going to bring up a third down and about 1.5 to go, maybe 1. So Tattnall will line it up. 1:17, 1:16 clock runs. 13-7 lead. Zion Blassingame at full. Take, give it inside to Zion Blassingame, and he will go nowhere. He'll get pushed back. And leading the charge was Jourdain Urban. And they'll give him the line of scrimmage, but that's about as far as they'll get. Luke Lasky will come in to punt. Back deep will be number 17, Ames Jamison. He's going to stand about midfield with 33 seconds to go. And you would think that the Eagles are going to get pretty good field position out of this. Good snap. They've come on him. He'll get the kick away. Going to go off the side of his foot. Hit along the Trojans 39, and they'll get a roll in the midfield onto the 49-yard line of Stratford. And with 13.2 seconds to go in the period, we'll keep it right here. Calvary and Savannah Christian 7-0, as we heard over the loudspeaker there. That's been the latest update that we had. FPD was down 41-0 or 45-0. I couldn't remember what he said a minute ago. Peach County is up 49-0 in their game with 1:17 to go till halftime. Take and go inside to Casey Sanders, picks up 2 yards. Maybe 3, but we'll give him 2. He'll go from the 49.5 to the 48. And that's the end of the third. Strap down your TV, your cell phone, and your laptop, folks, because it's going to be a big, big fourth quarter. 13-7 in a tight one at Jack Baines Field. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. We'll be back after this timeout.
You need the best players. You need to keep them safe. And if they do get injured, you need the best occupational medicine services available to make sure that they're back in the game for you and your business. This is Leonard Bevel from Macon Occupational Medicine, and that's exactly what we've been doing for business and industries throughout Georgia since 1990. We outperform others by getting injured workers back to work quicker while maintaining the highest levels of customer satisfaction. The health of your business may depend on us. We're Macon Occupational Medicine.
The Jack Baines Field, we start in the fourth quarter here. We had an update. Peach County led with 1:17 in the half, 49-0 in their game. Try to get some more scores for you here in a second. So Noah Hill will bring him up to the line to start the fourth. Ball on the Trojans 48, second down and 8. Take and going to give inside. No, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to cut back in with room to run. He's going to pick up a first down as he crossed the 40 into the 39. Good yardage running by Noah Hill, and he's awfully fast and quick, and he just kind of gets lost in there. Noah a little smaller in stature, and he gets behind them big guys, and sometimes you just can't find him. And we got a legal procedure, though, on the play. Did not see that flag, and that's going to back him up 5 from the 49, and that's going to put him on the 46-yard line, and it's going to bring up a second down now and about 14 yards to go. Got to go to the 41 of the Trojans to pick up a new set of downs. Make it 13 yards to go, and it'll be a second and 13 as they come up to the line. Noah Hill in a shotgun. He'll split Giles out to that far side with a man in the slot. They'll break the wing. He's going to look and going to throw and going to be thrown out of bounds as he was trying to go to Giles and went way too high to him. And that's going to bring up a third down and 13. Coleman Rumney will check in. Dayton Steinmeier will check out. Tyler Warnock will check out. Third down. Hill will go under center. They'll stay in the wing. Mole will go in motion. Give it to Casey Sanders. He'll step inside. He won't go very far. because Christian Rogers will lower the boom on him after a 2-yard pickup, maybe a 3-yard pickup. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. And Antoine Davis and Zion Blassingame will be deep. Larson McDaniel will strike this one about his 39-yard line. Clean snap, not much pressure. He'll get under it this time, and Blassingame will let it roll, and it'll go inside the 10-yard line to about the 9-yard line, and that's where the Trojans will set up shop with 10:31 and a 6-point lead. 13-7 is your score. Want to thank our sponsors again here tonight. Marco's Pizza, Macon Occupational Medicine, Bland Roofing, GMFS Mortgage Lending, Quality Computers, Classic Firearms, and the Downey Law Firm. Thank these guys so much for what they did and allowing us to put this key playoff game on the air for you tonight. Under center. Miles will take, and Tattnall's going to drop it on the ground, but they'll get back on it on a bad handoff that time, and that was Antoine Davis coming around, and woo, did he get lucky there. Ball bounced right back up to him, and he'll go from the 9 back to the 7, and the Trojans may have dodged a bullet. Got pressure up the middle. Take and leave it inside. Mod Barron on the carry, and he'll get back to about the 9, the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Third and 10. Miles Morse this time kept it himself, and he's brought down by Larson McDaniel. And he doesn't get very far. Was that Destin Mack on the carry? Could have been Destin Mack, and we got a player still down on the ground. And that is Destin Mack. Kick it away. Ball's going to hit on the 45 and take a Tattnall roll across the 50, inside the 45, on to the 42-yard line. So a big punt by Luke Lasky puts the ball on the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. And with 8:32 to go, the Eagles will have another shot at it here. Peach County High School up 49-0 at the half. Jones County trailing Buford 28-6 starting the 3rd period. Take. Noah Hill's going to do a little naked bootleg. Got Larson McDaniel completed for 10, for 15, for almost 19 big yards before he is brought down by number 20 on a little naked bootleg. That was Tyler Warnock, finally brought him down. But it's big yardage, and it'll take it to the Trojans 41. 1st and 10 with 8:23. They trail by 6. Trying to mount a drive midway through the 4th period of play here. Hill under center. Takes and gives to Russell Mole. Russell Mole, like that Tyler Jordan, going to step in from the 41, get to the 37, pick up a 4, maybe 4.5. We'll call it 2nd and 6. .742, 7:41 to go. Long count. Russell Mole in motion. Noah Hill going to keep it on a little option. Going to step inside to the 36, and he's not going to get very far. Ball's going to come out, but he's going to blow the whistle dead. They're going to give him the 35. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. Got to get to that 32, maybe between the 32 and 31 to pick up a new set of downs. Tyler Warnock will check out. Big 3rd down, 6:55, and the clock runs here at Jack Baines Field. Noah Hill under center. Long count. Now he'll go to Russell Mull. Step in. He's going to be close to a 1st down, but he's not going to get it. He's going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up a 4th down play and a key play in this game coming up. 6:28. 4th down and a yard. Eagles down by 6. Trying to mount a drive along the Tattnall 33-yard line. Got to get to the 32 to get a new set of downs. Might need to hurry here just a little bit. Quickly up to the line. Going to toss it to Casey Sanders. I don't know if he got it. Let's see. Going to really depend on the spot here. Man, it's going to be close. I think they're going to measure, and they are. 6:01. This is a big call in the game right here. They'll stretch the chains. He's going to be a half yard short. Trojans take over on their 32-yard line. Going to be about a half a yard short. Big defensive effort by the Trojans that time, and they stopped them. Mary Person goes up over Heritage Catoosa. 7:40 to go in the 3rd, 21-7. Jimmy Marshall comes wide to this side. Miles Morris will go under center. Vasco Sanders will be the full. They go to Ahmad Barron on a little trap play, and he got run the room. And he got to the 39-yard line. Pick up 7 yards on the play from the 32. 5:47. Want to remind you, after our game is over, just log on to dspnsports.com, click on the archive section at the top of the play, and you'll be able to watch it again in full. Don't forget, take and going to give it to Destin Mack. He's going to step in, and he's not going to have much room to run. And he may actually lose yardage. And let's see, number 4 in there on the tackle was one of them, and that was Tyler Jordan. 3rd down and about 4 to go. 5:05, 5:04. Back to what I was saying, and the game is over. You can watch it all over again. Click on the archive section. That'll take you to our YouTube page. Watch the game again in its entirety. We'd love for you to become a subscriber to our YouTube page. Go to Ahmad Barron. He'll pick up 1.5 yards, and now the Trojans pick a big 4th down. So at the 40 on 4th down, I think you got to kick it away, but wait a minute, we got a man down on the field. And let's see, he's going to get up. Well, he's going to try to, and he does get up. And let's see if he comes off here. And I believe that, let's check who it is, number 59. Mikey Wilson. And he's trying to shake it off. And he'll come off to the sideline here. Injury timeout, but we'll keep it here. 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Fourth down, Luke Lasky will come in to punt. Low snap, got it, he'll kick it away. Got his best kick of the night almost. Bounce on the 15-yard line, and the Trojans will down it right there. And let's see, we got a flag on the play. We do. And I'm not sure, I didn't see the call. Well, the ball was marked on the 15-yard line. The flag was on the far side of the field. Maybe a dead ball foul. Well, it was a sideline warning was the call against the Stratford Academy Eagles. So with 4:07, Noah Hill brings them up to the line. Ball on the 15, they trail by 6. Trey Giles out to the far side, 4:07. It was at this moment in the first game. Tattnall was down 3-0, and they came back and won it 7-3. Going to hand it off inside to Casey Sanders, and he's going to get to the 16-yard line, and that's about as far as he'll get. And he'll get brought down that time by number 75, William Morgan. Second and 8. And it's a long 8. Mole on the wing to this side, Jordan to the far side. Sanders will be your full. Noah Hill under center. 3:31 and the clock ticks. Noah Hill going to step inside. They're going to grab him around the 18, maybe the 19, and he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play. Sean Brown, one of them in there on the tackle. Another big third down here for the Eagles. 3 minutes and 10. 3 minutes and 9, the clock runs. Gatewood leads 7-0 over John Millage in the GISA AAA State Championship at Five Star Stadium here in Macon. Noah Hill in a shotgun on a 3rd and 5. Gonna run the option. Got room to run. If he tugs it upfield, he probably has his first down. He can't get enough for the first down. They're gonna stop him about the 23, maybe the 24. Let's see where they mark him at. And he's going to be just short. And he's got about the length of the football to pick up a new set of downs. 2:21, and you got to imagine at this point, you're 75 yards from pay dirt. Coach Faraba is going to go for it here. 2:10, 2:09 on the clock. 4th down and less than a yard. Noah Hill up to the line. Trying to keep it alive for the Eagles. Take, and he's going to give to Tyler Jordan. He's going to step inside. I don't know if he got it. He may have got it by the nose of a football. Stacked up that time. Number 50 in on the play for the Eagles, Christian Rogers. And yes, he's going to have his first down. He'll keep the drive alive with 1:54. 6-point ball game. What will Stratford try to do here along their own 25-yard line? 1 minute and 46 seconds to go. Noah Hill got time, gonna roll. Now under pressure, escaped one man, escaped another, won't get by the 3rd. He'll pick up 2 yards. He'll go to the 31 to the 33. 126, 125. 76 yards to go. 74 yards to go. 70 seconds to go in this ball game. Noah Hill in a shotgun. Protection will be to his right side. Second down. Got time. Gonna look. Gonna run this time. They're gonna get him and they'll sack him back along the 22-yard line. Sean Brown got a big sack. 51 seconds to go. Timeout, Stratford. We'll take it with them. 51 seconds to go. Tattnall leads it 13-7. We'll be back.
Hey guys, there's nothing like the fall weather in football. It's absolutely gorgeous this time of year. But we're going to turn around and it's going to be time for, you guessed it, old man winter. And what does that mean? Unpredictable weather. Sleet, snow, hail, wind, rain, all of those things can cause damage to your roof. And if your roof is in need of an upgrade or repairs, call Bland Roofing Company. They specialize in commercial, residential, insurance, and restoration work. So for all your roofing needs, visit Bland Roofing Company online at blandroofing.com or give them a call right here in Macon today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953. Welcome back to Jack Mains. Third down and 12, 13-7. Winner trying to get to the Elite Eight. Tattnall will call timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back.
You need the best players. You need to keep them safe. And if they do get injured, you need the best occupational medicine services available to make sure that they're back in the game for you and your business. This is Leonard Bevel from Macon Occupational Medicine, and that's exactly what we've been doing for business and industries throughout Georgia since 1990. We outperform others by getting injured workers back to work quicker while maintaining the highest levels of customer satisfaction. The health of your business may depend on us. We're Macon Occupational Medicine.
Welcome back to Jack Mains. 51 seconds, third down and 12. Ball rest on the 24-yard line. Stratford 76 yards away from tying it up on a third and 12. Russell Mole go in motion. Noah Hill drops out, throws it in the flat. They did a flea flicker. They just tipped it outside, and Tyler Jordan got it on a little pitch and go. They threw it out here into the flat, and he flipped it back to the trailing back, and he almost got outside. Tyler Jordan. Whew. New set of downs, 43.8 seconds to go. Ball on the 46. Stratford up to the line. Noah Hill in a shotgun. Jordan will go to the far side in a slot. Casey Sanders is lone setback. Noah Hill's going to look. They're going to send a man on a blitz, and he's going to throw it way down there and almost intercepted. Calvin Slaughter was chasing it down, could have caught it. But he didn't, and the Eagles survive it. 37 seconds to go. 37.8. Ball at the Eagles' 46-yard line. Man, you cannot play two better football games than these two teams have played against each other this year. 7-3 in the first one, 13-7 here. You talk about defense. These guys have flat played it here tonight. Tyler Jordan will go in a slot to that far side. Giles will be the wide out. Noah Hill on the 2nd and 10 from his own 47. Going to get chased. Going to throw it short, and he was trying to go to Jordan, and it goes incomplete. And now we're going to get a flag, and is it going to be roughing the passer? Tyler Warnock was coming in, and they're going to call it. They're going to call it. That's going to be a big 15-yard personal foul, and that's going to take it into Trojans territory. And that's going to put it on about the 39-yard line. And that's exactly, they're going to put it closer to the 38. 33 seconds to go, first down and 10 for the Eagles. They got Tyler Warnock, who came on a corner blitz from the outside. And they say he hit Noah Hill late. We'll go back and look at it if we can. High snap to Noah Hill. Gonna roll, gonna throw it out there in the flats, and it's gonna be incomplete. And he was going out there to Trey Giles along the 29-yard line. Ball's incomplete. 27 seconds to go now. Bring the ball back to the 39-yard line. Wow. Told you to hang on. Noah Hill brings him up to the line. Long count. Snap. Gonna fake the end around. And he's gonna get sacked behind the line. And now we're gonna get a flag. And it's gonna be Vasco Sanders, and I think they're gonna call a face mask here. Let's see. Face mask. And it's a 5-yard inadvertent. Stops the clock with 19.9. And the Tattnall bench is not happy, nor are the fans. But it's a 5-yard penalty. And Stratford will call a timeout. I believe that's the case. And they will take it, and we will too. 19.9 seconds. Hang on, it ain't over yet. We'll be back.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953. Look at that play on the roughing the passer. Well, boy, in a playoff game, I don't know. But he did get there late, and they dropped the flag. So with 19.9, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, second down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Noah Hill back. Got time now. He's running out of town. Sean Brown will chase him, and he'll get run out of bounds with 12.1 seconds to go, and he'll get back. Did he get back to the line of scrimmage? Let's see. Is that a flag on the field? No, it's just white towel down there. No more flag. Third down and 10 here. Up to the line on third down with 12 seconds to go. Noah Hill will be in a shotgun. Looks, now he'll bring it down and he'll run and he'll throw incomplete. So on fourth down.
Good defense by the Trojans. Forces an incomplete pass by Noah Hill.
Fourth down with 6.6 seconds coming. Well, Here's your ball game. Nope, Stratford will take a timeout. We'll take our final break and come back and watch this fourth down. We'll be back.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private high school. The GHSA administrators regulations for region and state championship competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit GHSA.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. Well, 6.6 seconds. We come back out of the break, and Tattnall's going to call a timeout. We'll take one more with them. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
Welcome back to Jack Mainsfield. 6.6 seconds to go here in this playoff game. And it has been a good one. They'll go trips to this near side. Noah Hill will be in a shotgun. Casey Sanders will be back there to protect him. 4-man front for the Trojans. Look. Throw it over the middle, incomplete. Tattnall's going to stop him. With 2.9 seconds to go, and the Trojans are going to take over. We got a man down on the field. Let's see who this is that's down real quick. It may be Trey Giles, and I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. And we're going to get an official timeout here. And he's going to stay on the ground here for a second. Let's see what happens. Players take their knee. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953. Welcome back to Jack Mainsfield. Russell Deese, glad to be with you here tonight. Tattnall has stopped Stratford on a 4th down on their own 39-yard line. They'll go in a victory formation. Miles Morris will come up to the line. He'll snap it once, take a knee, one. That'll do it. Your final from Tattnall Square Academy at Jack Mainsfield. Tattnall 13, Stratford 7. We'll take a timeout when we come back. We'll get the final verdict on this game live from Jack Baines. You've been listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBNSports.com. We'll come back and wrap it up from Tattnall after this. The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974.
They say in football that defense wins championships. And when you're playing the game, you want to have the best defense on the field to protect your goal line. Well, the same is true with your home. Your roof is your last line of defense, and nobody covers your roofing needs in Macon like Bland Roofing Company. Ronnie Bland and his crew have been in business for over 30 years, specializing in commercial, residential, insurance claims, and restoration work. So when it comes to your home's best defense, don't forget Bland Roofing Company. Visit them online at blandroofing.com or give them a call today at 478-474-0953.
And remember, if you need a hand, call Bland 478-474-0953.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
This is Johnny Peterson from GMFS. We want to thank you, our customers, for choosing the Macon branch office as best of the best for the second year in a row in the Macon Telegraph. This would not be possible without the great people who power GMFS, the great clients we serve on a day-to-day basis. GMFS values each of our clients in the Macon and Middle Georgia community. We look forward to many more years providing great mortgage solutions and continuing to change lives. Please give us a call at GMFS, 478-287-4809. That's 478-287-4809. GMFS, changing lives in Macon, Middle Georgia.
GMFS LLC is an equal housing lender. All mortgages are originated by GMFS LLC, MLS 64997, Georgia license 14655.
GMFS, changing lives. GMFS, changing lives.
Hi, I'm Leonard Bevel, owner of Macon Occupational Medicine. For the past 15 years, we've been blessed to provide services for business and industries throughout Central Georgia. Whether it's a drug screen, a physical, or treatment of a work-related injury, our goal is to provide the highest quality of care. At Macon Occupational Medicine, we always care about our employees, our customers, and our community.
Now, let's head back to the stadium for our post-game wrap-up, presented by the Downey Law Firm, and get the final verdict on this game. Welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy here in this GHSA playoff game, single A in the private school division. It was what we expected it would be. You heard the two coaches in the pregame as we get the final verdict on this one presented by Jason Downey's law firm. 13-7 was your final here at Tattnall. It wasn't a lot of scoring. It was a lot of defense. It was exciting. The first touchdown of the night came at the 4:32 mark on an 8-yard run by Antoine Davis, and the extra point was no good, but Tattnall led it 6-0. Then about a minute and 30 seconds later, Noah Hill pulled one down on a little bootleg and took it 69 yards for the Eagles, and it was 7-6, and that's where we stood at halftime until Tattnall broke the ice in the second half. At the third period with 7:24 to go, it was Ahmad Barron with a 22-yard touchdown run. Bryce Pruitt added the extra point, and that's where it ended, 13-7. Tattnall stopped them on 4th down and 10 from their own 39-yard line on a 4th down incomplete pass. And then with 2.1 seconds to go, Miles Morris, the sophomore quarterback, led him up to the line and took a knee. And you see the scene here at Jack Baines Field at Tattnall Square Academy. Well, so the Trojans go to 11-0 on the season, and Stratford finishes their season 8-4. A fantastic season for the Eagles. They made it to the Sweet 16, but in the 50th meeting between the Trojans and the Eagles, Tattnall comes out on top for the second time this season by a score of 13-7. It's never an easy task to play a team as good as these two teams have played each other the second time. You knew it was going to be tight, and that's exactly what we had here at Jack Baines Field. Well, we want to thank our sponsors one more time. Marco's Pizza, Macon Occupational Medicine, Leonard Bevel, thank you so much. Bland Roofing, Ronnie Bland. Thank you, Ronnie. GMFS Mortgage Lending, Johnny Peterson. Thank you, Johnny, so much for helping us put this game on tonight. Quality Computers, been with us all year, will be with us all year. Classic Firearms, been with us all year, will be with us the rest of the year. Don't forget to join us Thursday night live at Marco's Pizza on Riverside Drive on the deck for Gridiron Gab, our Thursday night college football show. Classic Firearms, of course, with the Pick'em contest. Don't forget, this week it's the Florida Gators going to Baton Rouge to take on the LSU Tigers in the makeup game from the Hurricane. That is our Pick'em contest. And the Downey Law Firm, Jason Downey, thank you so much for all you've done for us this year as well. Well, once again, our final here at Jack Baines Field at Tattnall Square Academy. 13-7, Trojans win it, move on to the Elite Eight. We'll see who they play either here at home or they'll go on the road from the winner of Savannah Christian and Calvary Day. That was a 7-0 ball game. Calvary Day leading it. That was tight, still in the third quarter. So we'll see. It could be here next week, could be on the road for the Trojans. Well, that's going to do it, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday night. Thank you so much for watching in. Don't forget, the archives will be up here momentarily. You can watch the game again. Just go to www.dsbnsports.com and click on the archives section, and you can watch the game once again right there. We thank you for your time. Ours is up. We're out of here. Thank you, folks.